Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. Today we're looking at this, which is the new Envoy-13 messenger bag from Vanquest. They have a variety of different sizes for their messenger bags. This one is the 13, and so it's going to nicely fit a 13-inch laptop. And this has been my go-to EDC bag for the past 2 months. I really like it. I'm going to give you the rundown of this bag and how I organize it, and then tell you why you may want to think about checking out this bag to see if it fits into your systems. All right, let's talk through some of the details here. First off, your weight is 2.65 pounds. That's 1,202 grams. Your exterior size is 11 by 16 by 6. Your main compartment inside is 10 by 14 by 5.5. They do use both 1000D and 500D Cordura. 1000D on the bottom, and that's just going to be because you're going to probably be, putting it down on the bottom a bit more, and so you want to have a little bit more durability there. This will fit up to a 13-inch laptop. It does also have YKK zippers, which, if you're not familiar with zippers and zipper issues, those are the top ones out there. Most people, that's considered, the best type of zipper they have out there. Let's talk through the front panel here. You can see we got the Vanquest logo. We have one basically strap of the laser cut moly, so you can attach something in there. You also have a panel here that you can attach patches or other information to. This is hook and loop, and then you can attach gear like you would to any other piece of moly webbing. Nice big Spartan poles here for opening up these front pockets. I don't have anything in this side, but on this side I always keep a thing of wet ones just for spills and cleaning up and stuff. Nice and flat, rides in there. You don't have any issues. It's not gonna be bulging out or whatever. You do have these two neoprene handles on the top, so you can grab both. You can grab the front one, you can grab the back one. When I first saw this, I was like, that's a little strange, but actually I do find myself grabbing both to carry it, or when I pull it out of the closet. So there's a quick look at this front section. Let's flip it over to the back now. All right, so a couple things about the back. First of all, you have a pass-through here, so if you want to put it over your luggage when you're in the airport, you do have a little pocket here. I will tell you, be aware of the fact that if this is up against your body, every once in a while this gets kind of slidden over for me. So just be aware of that. If you got something expensive in here, you want to make sure that stays completely closed. You do have this little tab here in this section here. That's for the additional strap, so you can put the main strap across your shoulder, and then this kind of goes around your waist. I don't ever use those, so I just took it off and left it at home. That's that section, and then you have your CCW compartment. I'll show you what I put in here. So this is high vis. Let me roll this down here. So this is high vis orange, as you can see. This doesn't have hook and loop, but this back section does. And so I put a little thing of pepper spray here with one of these little Vanquest organizers. So you can get these. This is like the set for a large kind of loop in the back and then two smaller ones in front. You can get these larger or smaller. I think they come in a 7-inch as well, and I've got a review to these, and I'll put that on the at the end of this video. So you can put your CCW in here. That's what it's made for. And I will tell you that at first I thought, when I set this up, it's just going to be sticking out and uncomfortable, but I think it's going to be totally fine. And it's definitely a nice big pocket, so you can fit something larger in there if you want to. All right, going over to the side, this is made for a water bottle. This zips up if you want to make it a little bit sleek and compact. You can see we've got the laser cut moly on the outside. Unzip it, and now you've got a little bit, it's expandable obviously. I keep a med kit in there, and then I think I just threw something in here. This is energy strips. I got this in a battle box. So your water bottle can fit in here nicely, pretty much your Nalgene size, something like that. And then if you want it more compact and kind of sleek, you can just put nothing in there, zip it up, and you're good to go. Over here on the other side, you can see same thing. I think this side, I just have one little thing in here. I just keep, these are like Listerine. It's like a Listerine spray. So another pocket on this side if you want to run a water bottle on one side, a med kit on the other. If you want to run 2 water bottles, whatever you want to do, you can do that on the 2 sides of the bag. I do want to mention here as well, we do have this bungee cord so that you can put that around the top of your water bottle to make sure that it's not moving all over the place or falling out. Okay, moving to the inside of the bag, let's talk about the front here. You can see a hook and loop here and here, and that's to close this up, but you also could throw some IDs on there. If you want to put a patch on there, you could do that. Spots right across the front here. I got a couple pens, a marker, got a lightweight EDC blade. This is a nice pocket. I have one of the batons. I think this is the Q3 from SOG. So there's my multi-tool there. There are a bunch of pockets. Some are obvious, some are a little bit less obvious. Not too long ago I was looking for my computer cord and I was like, oh, I guess I left it at home. I didn't realize it was actually in one of these pockets. I just didn't see it. So we do have a hook and loop here. This is where I keep all my tech stuff other than my plug for my my computer. So I've got headphones in there, some charging cords. I've got a battery in there from Anchor, like a backup battery. So that's that. Then we have this section here, which is where I keep my cord for my computer. As you can see, orange high vis in there, which is nice. Then we have hook and loop here. This is an empty pocket for me, but you've got more storage right there. And then we've got this front, kind of a hidden pocket. It's not like meant to be hidden, but it's just a little bit more subtle. In here, this is where I keep my Bible. And then this has got a hook and loop panel on the back. The whole thing is hook and loop, so you can attach gear in there if you want to organize it. Then we've got a couple sections. We've got the main section here. Let me show you the computer section, which is where I've got my my Mac Air. So that's a 13-inch. Let me just take that out real quick. Got a couple other pieces of stuff, a couple other things in here. So that's where I keep my computer. Then in this front section, I've got a book and my journal. Hook and loop here on the inside of this section as well, so you can organize gear there. And then you actually have another 2 pockets with hook and loop on the inside down here. So basically on the back of this section, 2 more hook and loop pockets. So again, lots of ways to organize your gear. That's one of the things about EDC bags in particular. I want a lot of different pockets to put different gear into, and this bag definitely has it. All right, so up here on the top, obviously you have your shoulder strap. You can adjust this fully. You can remove it if you want to. This comes off. You can just use the strap. You could replace this. You can take the entire strap off if you want to. It's got hook and loop. So yeah, I mean, lots of different ways to run this thing, to organize this thing. Yeah, I mean, nothing too fancy about it, but that's it is comfortable. I do carry it with all this gear that you see in it pretty much every day, and no issues whatsoever. All these little features add up for me, especially in Vanquest bags. I'll give you an example down here. So these are your clips to bring that main panel over, and then you've got these little hook and loop, hook and loop loops, I guess I would call them, so that the extra strap for cinching this down or loosening it up, you can control it, so you don't have all this extra webbing hanging all over the place. So those little details add up for me. On the bottom, again, a little bit more durable fabric, and then you've got your cord or your webbing running through here, but you could attach something there and there as well if you wanted to on the bottom. And then as you can see, as I have mine set up right now, it stands nicely. It's not like it's you know, flopping all over the place. It's got a nice shape and structure to it. So for me, whenever it comes to gear recommendations, the question I always challenge people with is how much are you investing versus what are you getting and what are you gonna actually use, right? So you can get something that's got tons of bells and whistles, but if you use 2 of the features, then you paid a lot of money for things that are never gonna be used. This bag right now is running $159 on their website, on the Vanquest website. I've got links down below in the description section if you wanna learn more about the bag or purchase it. This is their 4th generation of messenger bag of the Envoy, and it's a great bag. I mean, it is really, really a solid bag. I've got a video coming up probably in the next 2 or 3 months of like my top 5 favorite everyday carry bags, and I'm just telling you now, this is one of them. There's one by Vertex, there's one by Maxpedition, there's actually another one by Vanquest, but this one is a winner to me. When I saw this at SHOT Show, I was like, yes, that is a bag I'm gonna like, because I saw what it had to feature right there, and I knew it was gonna be made the same quality of Vanquest other gear. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you'll know I really like Vanquest stuff. I think it's good quality gear, good investment. They're very, very thoughtful, and they're always trying to tweak and change things a little bit here and there to give the user the highest level of quality and functionality. And when I talk to those guys, they're like, yeah, we take feedback from people very seriously. We hear their thoughts, we see what we can adjust, and they make changes. That's why there's multiple generations of different types of gear from them. As you can see, this is the black bag, obviously. There's also a wolf gray version, and my guess is that if they continue to be popular, they'll come out with the black multicam and the tan as well. Definitely a win of a bag. It's been my EDC bag for the past 2 months, and I don't have any plans on changing it out. So let's hear your thoughts on it, and also if you've used other Vanquest gear, what have you used and what do you like? I'm always interested to hear people's feedback, and I will pass it on to Vanquest for sure. All right, thanks as always for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.